My sweet please, I just want to thank all of my lovely patrons, as always, for their continued support, without whom I don't think I could continue to do this. Thank you guys so much, and if you would like a custom ASMR or roleplay video, you can find me at any of the accounts on my Linktree, or at the email in my description. If you would like to send any gift art, you can also send that to that email. Thank you guys so much, and enjoy the video. Gosh, waiting for the bus is so boring, my goodness. How do people do this all the time? You want to talk about something? I don't know. Just something to kill time. Like, what's your favorite movie? That is a good one. My favorite? I guess it really depends on the time of year, 'cause if we're talking my favorite Christmas movie, for example, that would be Klaus. I don't know if you've seen that one. Yeah, Klaus is a good one. It's so stylistic and just beautiful to look at, and all of the voice acting and just the narrative, the story and the pacing and everything is just... It fills you with a very warm, fuzzy, cozy kind of feeling, you know what I mean, which is perfect for the wintry, Christmassy season. What's your favorite band or musical group? I don't know that I've ever heard of them, but I'm gonna look them up. Heck, I might look them up right now. My favorite? Again, I guess it depends, right? Depends on the genre of music, because I like a lot of different styles of music. I mean, wildly different, genres. I can tell you one of my favorite bands is I Don't Know How But They Found Me, or IDKHBTFM. Gosh, that is... Either way, either you do the acronym and it's a mouthful, or you say the entire name of the band, and it's still a mouthful, you know what I mean? What are my fears? What am I afraid of? Couple of things, I guess. If we're talking like strong, like visceral kind of reactions, I don't really have a lot of like strong fear triggers. Spiders. Certain spiders in particular will give me the willies a little bit. Just something about the way that they move, and I don't know, it's not entirely rational, because most spiders just kind of want to be left alone. And if they're in my home, I'll do exactly that. I'll just let them be. They eat some of the other insects I don't want in my house, you know? Syringes, like any kind of needle or injections, blood drawing, that kind of a thing. I don't like that. I don't usually even let doctors get near me with that stuff, but... Anything else that I have a fear of? I guess that's it. I mean, cockroaches. I don't remember what the fear of that is. Arachnophobia is spiders. I don't remember what fear of... needles is called. Syringes. I'll have to look that up. What about you? Do you have any particular fears? Theophobia? I don't know that I've ever heard of that, but judging by the name, I guess. Let me just look it up before I make any assumptions. Theophobia. A fear of gods or a hatred of gods? Do you hate me? I mean, do you hate God? Fear God. Oh, I guess that's somehow almost worse. Uh, why do you have a fear of God out of pure curiosity? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, gosh. Oh, I had no idea. Uh, you want to talk about it? In fact, let me just put my phone away real quick and let's talk about it. Okay. So, the fear of God. That is a hard topic to broach, isn't it? Especially for me. Because, uh, well, I kind of, don't laugh, okay? Promise you won't laugh. Okay. I'm gonna hold you to it. You can't laugh. You already said it. Pinky promise? Okay. I trust you. So... I... I sort of... spit it out, Ragna. You can say this. It's not a big deal or anything. I, I kind of... I am your god. I... hey, you promised not to laugh. You don't believe me, and that's understandable because seeing is believing, right? It's hard for me to show you because I don't want to put the world into a panic, you know? How can I do this in a ethical way? There really isn't an ethical way, I guess. Gosh, this is the kind of conundrum that I usually try to avoid just by living amongst you as a simple mortal. Would this help? This. Now do you believe me? Still no, huh? Simple outfit change doesn't, change anything? I guess it's true. Well... This puts me in a little bit of a bind, then. Here, let me start simple, then. You have a fear of God. And your fear of God, I assume, stems from the uncertainty of whether you're going to make them mad, or angry, or displease them in some way that leads you to be punished or tormented, something of that nature, right? Well, I would never do that. Okay? I don't really dabble in the affairs of mortals in that way. I just kind of let life be life. I created this planet, and I just kind of let it do its thing. Step back and watch. It's a very hands-off kind of approach. I don't like to step in or intercede in any kind of way. And people might call that cruel or indolent even maybe, just because, hey, if someone's being hurt, why don't you step in? And that is a complicated answer. But the best way that I can answer is, I don't know your future. I have intentionally blocked that out. I could look into it. I could divine your future very easily if I decided to. I'm not going to. It just makes it better for me, more fun, easier for me to handle, than if I just know everything that's going to happen with absolutely everybody on my planet, on my world. So I don't know what's gonna happen any more than you do. The next second is just as much a mystery as any other mortal. So I don't know what's gonna happen, and I also know that sometimes bad things can happen to you or to someone else, and even though it's a horrible situation to be in, the end result, the results that come after, the butterfly effect, if you will, of that result, sometimes those moments of, discomfort or misfortune have a good result down the line. Like, they can lead to some big, sweeping changes in your life that are ultimately positive changes in your life, or a net good. And they never would have happened if that bad thing hadn't happened first. Does that make sense? So, if I step in and I intercede in every moment of misfortune that a person might have, I might be changing their life for the worse. It's better for them in the moment, but the longer result, the entire trajectory of their life, of your life, might change for the worse. So I try not to touch things like that. And I don't watch you. I don't really care if you do a bad thing here or there. You're mortal. Mortals are not all good or bad. You all kind of sit somewhere in a gray area, right? Even gods. I'm not all good or bad, I make mistakes. I live my life as a mortal much of the time, and hey, I'm not perfect. Even gods aren't perfect, right? But I'm not gonna step in. I'm not gonna punish you for messing up, I don't know. Telling a friend something hurtful, and then you have to go and apologize. I'm not gonna step in and start punishing you for something like that, you know what I mean? And I don't think making mistakes here and there makes you a bad person, makes you a bad mortal. So, you can just put those kind of fears to rest, okay? There's no bad, horrible thing that's going to happen to you when you die. I can't tell you what's going to happen when you pass on, but I can promise you that it's not bad, okay? It's not scary. So you can just live a happy, easy life. You still don't believe me. I understand. I get it. Again, a simple wardrobe change is not really going to change your mind on anything, right? Okay. I knew it wouldn't be that simple, but let me think. I know. So you may have already noticed that when I change my outfit, I also may have stopped time for everyone else except you. You are not aging, so don't worry. This moment is not taking anything away from you, okay? I've stopped that as well, so you can just comfortably be in this moment with me And nothing bad is gonna happen. Nobody even knows that time has been stopped, and they won't know when time resumes. They will have missed nothing. Okay? It was already a pretty quiet day. But it's gonna be a lot quieter now, okay? No cars are gonna pass by. No people are gonna walk up. And certainly nobody is gonna panic when I do the next thing that I'm going to do. Because, well, this, gosh, there's a lot of very difficult subjects very quickly being broached all of a sudden. I had no idea you had phobia, my dear. If I had known. It doesn't matter. So, I made you promise not to laugh. And to your credit, you only laughed a little bit. I can forgive that. I'm gonna need you to do another favor for me, okay? I need you to not be scared, okay? Don't be scared when I do the next thing that I'm going to do, okay? I have never, ever brought harm to this planet in any way. This is my world. It's my creation. It is a work of passion, let's say. I created all of you. And I'm very proud of that. And I'm very proud of all of you. Mortals are complicated and difficult and stubborn and, there is as much bad as there is good there, but I'm still very proud of you, okay? And being my creation, my children, if you wanna look at it that way. I'm not gonna hurt you, okay? Mama's not the vindictive type, okay? I don't punish you, or bring down divine wrath, or... That's not my speed, okay? There are other gods. You will never have to deal with those other gods. But there are others, yes, and they have their own worlds, and they're doing their own thing, and you don't have to worry about them, okay? This is my realm. You are perfectly safe here, okay? Okay. So, you just sit right... Well, actually, don't sit there. Let's go somewhere else, okay? I'm gonna take you somewhere where you're gonna have a better view, and we'll go from there. Okay, this should be a much better spot, I think. Okay, so do me a favor and just look up for me, could you? That's it. Keep going. There you go. That should do it. Now just stay right there, okay? There we go. Much better. So, what I was trying to tell you before, sweetie, is that I am not that size. The size that you know me at is, it's an illusion. I technically was never even on the planet. I'm just projecting, basically. I'm creating a copy of myself, if you will. And that's what you interact with, is my copy. I see, I feel everything that my copy feels. But it's all technically in my mind. And I choose not to be seen most of the time. For very obvious reasons. If you were to look up at the sky and see this face staring down at you, something tells me that would cause quite a bit of a stir and a panic, and I don't want that. Theophobia is the last thing that I want my little mortals to have, okay? I want you all to be happy and content, and to find your own happiness and contentment too. It can't be something I give you. Does that make sense? So, when I tell you, don't fear God, don't, have a fear of me, I mean it, okay? I made this world a long time ago, and I'm going to do everything that I can to protect it and keep it just the way it is. All the bad and the good that goes along with it, okay? So, that being said, I get the sense that you're not as scared as I imagined you would be, which is excellent. That makes me very, very happy. You have no idea. Because like I said, I don't want you to fear me, okay? You have nothing to fear from your goddess. Now, what to do? What to do? Let me think, because there are a lot of fun things I can do now. So, let's talk about a few things, okay? First things first, your concept of the universe is a fabrication, and I'm sorry. I did say that I would never hurt you. I didn't say I would never lie to you. And I need your scientists to believe that there is this great big universe, and there's all this mystery, and it just gives inquisitive minds something to chew on. Do you know what I mean? Because if I gave them the real answer, fear and panic and theophobia might be a much bigger problem. The reality, my dear, is that beyond the atmosphere that you're seeing, because I am far over your planet right now, and I'm much further away than you think I am. Beyond this little protective dome that you call an atmosphere is my bedroom, not space. And I keep you all in a protective field. You're perfectly safe. Perfectly safe. Okay? Okay. So, yes, there's a bedroom. Beyond this, I have a home that I built for myself. Well, built is not the right word. That is a word you mortals use. I sort of just divined it into existence the way that I did all of you. I can just do that. My thoughts are so powerful that I can simply think a thing into existence. Which is how I got you little cuties. I thought all of you into existence. A long, long time ago. And like I said, I'm very proud of my creations. So, that being said, that presents us with some fun things we can do. First thing that I can do is, I can tap on your little protective barrier and make all kinds of lovely, pleasant sounds. Maybe those will put you a little bit at ease. What do you think? Worth a shot, right? Okay, so let me start to very gently tap, tap, tap.
What a lovely sound, right? Let's change the sound, shall we? Let me just wipe my hand across it. And... Don't worry, it's perfectly safe for me to do this. I can sense all of your emotions, you know. And I can tell you're a little bit nervous, 'cause you're worried that my claws are gonna somehow penetrate this barrier, and it won't, don't worry, okay? I have things perfectly under control, like I said. It's been many of your lifetimes that I have created and watched over your world. Never done anything like that before. I'm not gonna start now, okay? You just have to trust your guys, okay? I have only good intentions. Let's change the sound again. Oh, that's a nice sound, isn't it? I really like this one. That's a good one. Sorry, can't help myself. I get a little bit playful when I look down at your planet like this. What do I call your planet? It doesn't matter. Don't worry about my names or words for things. I much prefer to use mortal terms. Okay. I want you to name things yourself. That's part of the fun, isn't it? I think mortals have such an inquisitive mind, and you all have a desire to file away and catalog and name absolutely everything, and to know all that you can, and put all that information away in an easy to find and file system. And I think that's just precious. And I don't want to step on that in any... Well, step on is a... That's not what I meant to say. You know what I mean, okay? Let me just keep tapping. Have I ever wanted to intervene in mortal affairs? Of course, yeah, of course. Hard to watch. Hard to see some of the scary things that happen in the world, but Where does it end, right? If I intervene in small things or big things, where does it end, you know? If you trip and bump your head on a pole or something, I can't intervene in everything all the time, you know? I need you guys to live your own lives. It's kind of like when your parent lets you go out and play outside, right? They know that there's the risk that you get into some kind of trouble or you get hurt. But they still have to allow you the freedom to have those experiences. You know what I mean? Plus, you know, they say that those moments can be character building, and maybe they can. And again, I can't see the future. Well, I can. I choose not to see the future. Because, well, makes it more special that way. Does that make sense? Sorry, I'll stop talking. Let's change the sound again. One more time. One more sound. Ooh. There we go. Isn't that nice? Jazz hands. There we go. I'm not an evil goddess, okay? In fact, my domain, the domain that I was intended for initially, that I guess I sort of broke out of, was, the goddess of dreams, the goddess of sleep, the goddess of tranquility, and I want you all to be happy and tranquil, cozy, warm, safe, loved. And that's really the main thing, is I want you to feel loved, okay? Because you are loved. It is no exaggeration at all when I tell you that your goddess loves you, okay? I really do. I only want the best for you, okay? Whatever form that might take is partially up to you. Your destiny is your own. There's no guiding hand. I'm not that kind of goddess, okay? I'm not predestining anything for you. There's no wrath or smiting or divine punishments coming around the bend for you, okay? I promise. Like I said, I can't tell you what's gonna happen when you pass on, but I can say that it is peaceful, warm, and not at all anything to fear, okay? I can promise you that. So, maybe I could just show you a little bit of my love. I'll just kiss that little barrier of yours. Isn't that better? I love you. I really do. Okay? And I hope you can forgive me for what I'm about to do, my dear. But I can't really have you seeing me any different than you already see me. So, I'm going to leave you with this lasting feeling of comfort and love, knowing that your goddess is not wrathful, spiteful. I'm not gonna hurt you. There's nothing to fear from the divine, okay? That feeling is going to stay with you. But I need you to sleep for me, okay? Sleep, 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 sleep. It's so warm and so cozy, so safe, so warm, and you feel warm, so warm, so warm, so warm, so warm, so warm, safe, 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 safe. Your eyes are so heavy, 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 heavy. Sleep, sleep, dream, 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 dream of love, 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 love. There's a good little mortal. So precious.
Whoa! Are you okay? You fell over. We were talking one moment and the next you dropped. where are we? Well, the bus stopped. We got off. And we started walking down to the coffee shop, and then, boom, there you went. Wow. You must have really low blood sugar or something. My goodness. Let me help you up. Gosh. Let's just go to the coffee shop, okay? I don't know if it's maybe low blood sugar or you haven't been sleeping as much as you should. Either way, let's just go get some coffee, okay? And maybe that'll perk you up, and if it doesn't, you know what? I'll call us a ride myself, and we'll go right to your place. I'll tuck you into bed, and okay, does that sound good? Okay. You silly. What am I gonna do with you? Aw, I love you. I really do. Let's go get that coffee. It'll be on me, okay? Okay. Come on.